Hello and welcome to
Mead in the USA.
I am the Heathen Chips and this is my associate Mr. Gray. This week's honey comes to us from New Jersey.
Presenting Cape May Honey Farm Cape May Wildflower Honey.
And this Bun Honey is thick.
One of the things when it's walking down the street, you would say, dang, that's thick.
Damn.
Once again, reiterating, very thick flavor and it jumps out at you. You're getting a little bit more of the back flavor, like the aftertaste. You might have gotten in some of the previous ones, but some of the other ones have seemed a little harsher. This one seems a little bit more like the aftertaste is almost what you get as a front taste with some of the others we've tried.
And it's a bit more florally than the others have been. Not as silky smooth, but it definitely has a stronger floral flavor all the way through it. I can't think of anything else that's too...
Overall, I'm just kind of curious how well that flavor how well all that will still come apart after it's made in the mead. Well, let's see. So, we talked last week about carbonation and using forced carbonation or regular natural carbonation of the fermenting sugars. Is there a reason we wouldn't use non-fermentable sugars to add that to back sweeten it, or?
I honestly have not considered that in the past. What would you use though for sugars?
I think I looked up, and one of the things I saw was something about erythritol that they've used in other things. Granted, I feel like the purist would have an issue with it because you're adding a sweetener that's not honey for mead.
Yeah, not a completely organic source.
You're adding in another thing, so you might get other off flavors, especially some of the different either artificial or other derived sweeteners might alter the flavor of honey you're looking for. But you could use something that is non-fermentable, so it couldn't process it and it keeps that sweetness, so you don't have to have such a dry mead rather than and it still have carbonated if that's what you're looking for.
That's a good idea. Maybe we'll have to look into that. All right, we're back with the taste test for our New Jersey honey.
All right, let's give it a go.
A bit more appley.
There's a flavor that came like a sweetness in the background that hit me. I wasn't expecting. I was like, I didn't get apples, but I don't know what flavor it is. So
that was the first thing I thought of as soon as I tasted it. It was like biting into an apple kind of sweetness to it. A little bit of tartness, but overall sweet. A little on the thicker side.
I could see kind of like a little bit. Oh yeah, maybe yeah. I could see that. Now that I've gotten a second drink, I could see what you're saying. I didn't get that in the first part. It seemed more different to me. I couldn't place it. The second drink maybe I see what you're saying.
Pleasant. I like it.
Honey's definitely one of the better ones.
Honey's pretty prevalent to it. The alcohol's not overpowering.
And this one, you noticed the honey stayed darker in the jar rather than some of the previous ones we've done where it really cleared up. And I'm wondering if if it's darker, you might actually get more of the flavors out of them.
Well, and that's the thought that I have, is that if you try honeys that are, obviously from the spring or the summer, they tend to be quite on the lighter side. And then if you try something that's more of a fall, it's obviously more, darker in color, but it also has a lot more, I guess, nutrients to it that kind of warp and change that flavor over to something that's a bit more sustaining.
Overall, it's something I would probably do again.
Yeah, I'd do this one all over again. All right. Successful.
Till next time.
Yep.